back to Crochet at My House. So it's been 2 weeks since I last made video because I have been away on a short holiday, which was fun, although it rained the entire time I was away, so that was a bit of a bummer, I guess, but it didn't really cause too much problem. And I have been working on stuff. I've gotten a couple of different things. So I think I will start with my finished object, which I was talking about in my last video. So this was a graph I made, and it says Trudy. And I had flowers here. I'm actually thinking of doing the flowers in a different way. So I haven't done the flowers, but I have technically finished the rest of it. I do have some ends to weave in. If I line this up, you can see it's got Trudy, Trudy. And it went quite well. As you can see, it's only 2 tones. I didn't add the flowers that were supposed to be there, but I'm planning on maybe embroidering the flowers instead, so I'll probably show that later. But the basic parts of the graph are done, so that's my finished object. I will of course add a picture in to show that better. I'm going to move on to some other stuff. So I did mention I have been away, and I got a few bits and pieces while I was away. So the first thing is I have this magnet. As you can see, it is the West Highland Museum in Fort William, and it actually has a lot in it. It's got two floors, and there are several rooms downstairs as well as upstairs. I actually didn't go upstairs to see that, but I did see all of the downstairs. And it used to be a bank building, so that's quite interesting. And yeah, I really enjoyed looking around that. It's a free entry museum, so you could just get in and make some sort of a donation, or like I did, buy something. And I got this magnet. So that's the first thing from when I was away. The second thing is, I don't know if you've heard about it, but if you're up at Fort William, there's a train called the Jacobite, and it takes some of the same route as the Harry Potter train in the film. So it goes over the viaduct and all that. So that was cool, even though it was raining and quite cold. You couldn't really see very far when you were on the train, but you could still see the viaduct, and you could see plenty of people that were outside hiking and watching the train go past. So that was something. And when we got to the other end, forgotten what this place was called, but anyway, we got to the other end and got out and walked about for a wee while. Actually got some ice cream there, which was really good. Huge as well. Like the cone was quite tall, and then the ice cream was quite tall, and there was ice cream in the cone. It was like kind of expensive, but considering how much you were getting, it worked out as not really being expensive, if you get what I mean. But it was really good. I got, it was caramel was the flavour I went with. So anyway, talking about the Jacobite, I went into the, there's a little shop in the train itself, and I got a chocolate frog, which this card came with. So this is Bertie Bott's and it does move. I don't know if you were into these when I was into these, but I can totally remember being a kid and absolutely loving cards like this, because I thought it was really cool that it moved. I used to have some Harry Potter ones that moved. One was it was Harry Potter on a broom, and he was kind of flying. Can't remember what the other one was, and I have no idea what happened to them, but it was something I had once upon a time. The other thing I got was a set of playing cards. So these are basic playing cards, like you would play games with anyway, but they're Harry Potter themed. And I just thought that was really cool. So you could see there's basic cards, but they do have just different pictures from the films. So they should be fun to play with. So that's the two things I got on the train. And the last things I got while we were away was these two books. So if you haven't heard of these before, these are the Wombles. And the story is based in London, in Wimbledon Common. So this is the Wombles book. These are the first two. There are 4 on the back that are after this. See? I've got these two here. And as you can see, I have been reading the first one. I am enjoying it. I have watched the cartoon, which I thoroughly enjoy, and I have read a little bit of them before because I have some other books. I got these, I think they were $1.50 each, these books. Just found them in a charity shop, and they're pre-owned, so that's cool. They were originally technically about £6, so it's not too bad. I am enjoying those books, and I did enjoy my trip. That obviously was my holiday, so I guess my question right now is going to be, have you been on holiday yet this year, or are you planning on going on holiday? If so, feel free to comment down below, maybe where you're going or what kind of holiday you're going for. Like, are you going to the beach? Are you going to, I don't know, somewhere in the middle of nowhere? Or going to a different country? Just be interesting to know. Moving on, I do have a bunch of other things I have gotten recently, and I think I will start with some clothing items. So first up, we have this really cute top. Now it is a sheer fabric, so I will wear a white vest under this. And I just thought it was really cute, so I got that one. The next thing is a dress. Out the way. No, those silly hanger things that nobody uses. So here it is. I think it's really quite cool. It's a little odd as well, but it's quite cool. And it just has this pattern down it of deers and acorns. I thought that was cool. And at the front here, there is a red zipper, which does work. And it has a lovely blue collar. And I think it's really quite nice, even though it's quite odd, but I think it suits me because it is odd. So that's the dress, and then I have 3 different sets of trousers here. So the first one is this plain blue. Here, I've got some coins in my pocket. Some plain blue trousers. Those silly hanger things are sticking out here. So they have a slide closure and a zip, and they're just a nice light blue plain trousers. So they will go with many different things. Next I have these. Now just bearing in mind this ribbon here, it's not part of it. I put that on to help them stay up when I was wearing them. So yeah, that has nothing to do with it. That's just basically a belt. It's got these cool zippers. The zippers do work, but as with many girls' trousers, they're fake pockets. Still cute though. And they're kind of like pedal pusher length. There's the back pocket, which does work. Yeah, so they're kind of pedal pusher length, so they'll be great for, say, if you were riding a bike or something, or with me riding my scooter. And then the last pair of trousers are here. So these ones have a button like the last ones. Well, not exactly. These ones, this is a normal button, that's a kind of jean button. But anyway, this is another set of trousers. They have sort of cream flowers with a blue centre on them. And then at the back they have fake pockets, but the front ones are actual pockets, so that's nice. And they're just average length trousers, very comfortable. So that's all the clothing I've gotten recently. Now lastly, I have a few random things. I've got some craft supplies,